and I'm going to be the teacher of Ocean's class.
And we are
Anna Gili, Laura,
Carla and Mireia, and we're going to be the students.
Hello, I'm Ana Garcia, the English teacher of the second grade of Virulets School in Sabadell. Every year, the school chooses a topic to work on and to make a project that involves all the school, all the students, teachers, families. For example, in 2016, David Bowie passed away, and last year we decided to make a project about music to commemorate him. All the projects are decided by some students, teachers, parents, and the headmistress. So every year before starting school's period, we meet and talk about some topics we are interested in or word problems that worry us. And then we discuss about which one we can choose. Some students this year proposed the topic of climate change because they saw so many pieces of news on television and in newspapers. And we all agreed about this topic because we think it's an important one and that involves people all around the world. So we decided to make a project about sustainability. On this project, every class had to do a task about awareness. Our class had been chosen to create a poster about what to do to reduce sea pollution. On that way, the syllabus pretended to work the sea and the sustainability of that. So we had to work with some vocabulary about the ocean, the animals that live in the ocean, and some keywords about sustainability. In this syllabus, were involved in different knowledge areas, but we focused principally on foreign language, English. By the way, the other areas worked were coneixement del medi social, cultural i natural, educació en valors, llengua catalana, and educació artística. Furthermore, the syllabus lasted 2 sessions of 1 hour each one. And finally, I want to say that pupils were the main characters of the syllabus, and I supported them and solved all their doubts, their problems. So I was a facilitator and a monitor for them. You will see it reflected on the activities my students are going to explain to you. I hope you really like them.
The teacher gave us a paper and colors, and she asked us 2 questions. The first question was, how do you imagine the sea? And the second question was, what sea animals do you know? From here, and following these questions, we drew and wrote the name of the animals that we knew to say in English. After 15 minutes, more or less, when we all have finished our drawing, everyone presented it to the rest of our classmates. I really liked this because I think that it was a good opportunity to share knowledge and to learn new vocabulary about the sea and about the animals. Then the teacher asked us to classify the different drawings according to whether the drawn sea was clean or was dirty, and we separated into 2 groups. Later, Anna asked each group why they had drawn in this way. I said I had painted the water gray because the factories throw a lot of waste into the river and thus go to the sea. From here, we start talking about everything that pollutes the sea, and how it affected the animals. The teacher did not participate in this conversation, but she was asking questions related to the subject. Also, while we were talking, he was pointing out on the blackboard the different ideas that we were talking about. For the materials that we used in the drawing were blank paper, pens, sharpeners, crayons, pencils, pens.
Hello, I'm Mireia and I'm going to explain the first activity of the task phase that we do to know which animals lives under the sea. By doing this task, our teacher Anna explained us that the objectives she pretends us to achieve were listen a song about the animals of the ocean and sing it and relate the name of the animals with the pictures.
Oh, and do you remember what did we do on that lesson?
Oh yes, I enjoy a lot. First of all, we started remembering what did we do on the last session. Then the task began when our teacher Anna played on a song on the computer. This song talks about 3 animals that lives under the sea. First of all, it appeared an octopus, then a big whale, and finally an angry shark.
Do you remember the song?
Yes, of course. It was I'm an octopus and I like to swim under the sea.
Do you want to listen a little?
Yes,
With the song?
please.
Okay.
I'm an octopus and I like to swim. I like to swim under the sea. I'm an octopus and I like to swim. Won't you come swimming with me? It's an octopus.
It's an octopus.
I'm an octopus and I like to swim. I like to swim under the sea. I'm an octopus and I like to swim. Won't you come swimming with me? It's an octopus. It's an octopus. I'm a big whale and I like to swim. I like to swim under the sea. I'm a big whale and I like to swim. Won't you come swimming with me? It's a whale. It's a whale. I'm an angry shark and I like to swim. I like to swim under the sea. I'm an angry shark and I like to swim. Won't you come swimming with me? It's a shark. It's a shark. I'm an octopus and I like to swim. I like to swim under the sea. I'm an octopus and I like to swim. Won't you come swimming with me? It's an octopus. It's an octopus. I'm a big whale and I like to swim. I like to swim under the sea. I'm a big whale and I like to swim. Won't you come swimming with me? It's a whale. It's a whale. I'm an angry shark and I like to swim. I like to swim under the sea. I'm an angry shark and I like to swim. Won't you come swimming with me? Won't you come swimming with me? Fun Kids English is the place for you.
Looking for fun kids songs and videos for learning English? Fun Kids English is the place for you. Animals, foods, colors, the alphabet, phonics, and lots more.
On that session, while listening the song, students sang a lot, and since then, we still remember it and we sing it all day. After listening it twice, our teacher Anna gave us a copy of the lyrics of the video and of the song, and it had some gaps and we have to fill it in. Here I have an example of the sheet. As you can see, here there is the lyric of the song, here. And next to the lyric, there is the picture of the animal that talks about. So when we finish filling the gaps, we have to relate the pictures of the animals with the name. Here you can see that there are all the names of the animals. Furthermore, a part of the 3 animals that appears on the song that you can see here, the octopus, the whale, and the shark, there were 6 animals more. As you can see, there is also a crab, a little fish, a starfish, a seahorse, a squid, and a turtle. And with all these animals, we did the same that we done with the octopus, the whale, and the shark.
And how much time do you spend doing that task, Mireia?
I think 45 minutes approximately.
Correct. And what about the materials you used?
We use a computer to play on the song, a speakers to listen the song, the sheet I show you with the lyrics of the song, and some pencils or pens to fill the gaps.
And finally, what was the interaction during this task?
We work individually so we can build our knowledge by doing the sheet and listening the song. And on the other hand, the teacher was a monitor that guided us when were necessary. And so when any student needs help with the sheet, the teacher helped us, and she also suggested us to use the dictionary.
So you think you learned during that session?
Yes, of course. Now I know a lot of animals that lives under the sea.
Perfect, Mireia!
Hello, I'm Laura.
Laura, do you remember what we did on the second part of the task?
Oh, I love that class. But, Teacher Anna, which was the goal of this activity?
Oh, learn vocabulary of pollution and sustainability of the sea.
Okay, so I will explain you what did. In that class, we started remembering what did we do on the last session. Then, our teacher Anna suggested us to design a poster to raise awareness of the importance of taking care of the environment, particularly the environment of the sea. Oh, animals can die! But first of all, we needed a lot of vocabulary about this topic. So, all of them made a list in Catalan about the main words related to this topic. And teacher write these words on the blackboard. Some words that we propose are contaminació, fum, plàstics o residus. This task was very easy because we knew these words because we worked with them in other subjects. And finally, when we had finished the list, we had to find the translation of those words in an English dictionary. And I have to confess that I enjoy doing this activity because I use the computer.
Oh, Laura! And this activity was in group or individual?
We worked in group because we had to find the translation with another 4 classmates. And I think that working group was a good idea because for this reason we finished the activity very quickly.
Hello, I'm Carla. I'm going to explain the post task. The activity consisted on writing a slogan to raise engagement about sustainability. When we finished the research, we have to decide what slogan we wanted to put on our posters. Once decided, we had to design the poster and decorate it. To decorate it, we used cardboards, crayons, pencils, pens, markers, rubber, sharpener, and ruler. Where I have some examples of some posters that we created on that session. As you can see here, the slogan is, "We don't have to throw waste into the sea." As you can see here, the slogan is, "We have to reduce the use of plastics." On this, we have to reduce the waste. And finally, the best of all the posters, because it's mine, we have to recycle the waste. Finally, when we finished all the posters, we shared with the other groups and hung on the corridor of the school, so the students of the other grades can read it. Also, the educative community can read them and become aware of the situation of the sea.
Oh, great, Carla! And how much time do you spend doing that task? Do you remember it?
35 minutes.
Oh, yes. And how did you organize?
In group of 3 persons. I worked with Mireia and Laura.
Oh, fantastic!
Bye-bye!
Regarding the evaluation, we made a self-evaluation about all the process and a co-evaluation on the last activity. On the one hand, the items of the self-evaluation were everybody has participated equally. I can tell the sea animals we have worked with. I can say one preventive measure. And on the other hand, the items of the co-evaluation were the slogan is written correctly, the slogan is attractive, the slogan is related with the topic, or everybody has spoken equally.